Hello guys, welcome back to another lovely trading video. In this one we're going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis on PTPI. Reason for this is it is today's leading gapper, being up currently 230% on rumours that it was going to get bought up for $3.25 a share. Since this, the stock has currently been paused and they have released a statement saying they are not actually getting acquired, then that was fraudulent. So seeing this, we can see obviously this momentum was now moved on. No real reason. So this could mean one or two things. It could mean once it unhalts, it just completely goes back down to kind of where it does, fill that gap, and go back down to around 80 cents or so. What could also happen is we could see a slower decline back down to that 80 cents, and if we do, this could provide some good opportunities, and we would really be looking at these second deviations to see where it's going to be going, because what you will see is where this moved, even though it said it was going to get acquired for $3.25 a share, it never actually hit that. It ended up getting stopped around the $3.13 mark. And we can see that is dead on the third deviation on the 4 hour. So seeing that, that could be the main reason the stock ended up actually stopping here, because that is the third deviation on the 4 hour on the daily. So that does mean if it unhalts and goes high, which is very unlikely, we would be looking at that as resistance once again. And then we would be looking at $3.93, that's kind of $3.94, and $4 as a whole resistance. And they would be the higher resistance if the stock was to unhalt and go higher. But again, in this case, very unlikely. It's more likely going to go down. And so where would we be looking at for targets? So yes, the 225 and the 235 are both going to be key levels, because that is the second deviation on the 4 hour on the daily, and will most likely be a bounce level if the fall is a bit slower. But do take risk on taking any of these or this stock long, just because of the news and obviously why it moved. So it could be a fast faller. So really we would want some kind of confirmation that the bounce is confirmed, or temporary bounce is confirmed, or you could look to short once it bounces, if it bounces already off these levels. Once it comes up, the 250, the 275, if it can go that high, then that could be something you could be looking at to trade as short, whether that's through options if they have some. I'm not too sure. Yeah, they do have some options, or you could look to trade the actual share if you're able to get any too short. Then going further down, again, support levels to be looking at would be 155 and 140. Key levels, again, just because these would be the first deviations of the 4 hour and the daily. So when the stock's falling, if it's looking for a bounce, this is probably a strong level to be looking at it for. However, over time, it is most likely going to fall past there and go to that gap fill level. So that's why really our final target would be that gap fill area of around 80 cents. Or 80 cents or 81 cents, which would be yesterday's high. So really that would be the key level, but really once we're coming down below this $1 mark, really wouldn't be looking to touch this stock. Definitely not long, and if you're holding it as a short, probably wouldn't look to hold past that level, just because it may not go back down to that exact gap fill, at least for the time being, because there'll be a bit more interest in the stock, which could keep it higher. But really that is the main breakdown on PTPI. So if you did enjoy, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. I hope to see you next one, and that's it. Peace.
And maybe I'm crazy. Ooh.